test of time.
Throughout recorded broadcast history, it seems man has always wanted to know what he wanted to know. And therefore those who knew what man wanted to know and knew they knew, told man what they knew. And they called this the news. But the real news is the news of the people who knew the news and gave the news. Walter Winchell, Huntley and Brinkley, John Cameron and Swayze, Harpo, Groucho, Chico, and now, proudly presenting from around the world, around the country, around your block, and up your alley. Time for the Ace Trucking Company's News Cavalcade of the Airwaves.
In the headlines at this hour, our own Mayor Johnson announces multi-million-dollar construction contract award.
Well, Fred, I'm down here at the Carruthers Construction Company, where Mayor Raymond J. Johnson, Jr. has just awarded the total building contract for the new Sunny Twin Towers to Candyman Crothers. I'm going to try to speak with His Honor. He's coming out of Mr. Crothers' office. Mayor Johnson.
Well, I didn't know she was your secretary. Tell her not to smile at me then.
Hello, Mayor Johnson.
Well, hello there.
Well, sir, I see you've made up your mind concerning the Sunny Towers.
I have.
And private sources have informed me that Candyman Crothers is your brother-in-law.
Is that a fact?
Sir, it looks to me as if you've got a bad case of nepotism on your hands.
Well, I had a bad case when I was in the Navy, but it wasn't on my hands.
Honestly, Mayor
I wasn't
Johnson.
allowed off the ship for 2 weeks.
Now back to Fred Frederick.
Well, it's time to check into Traffic Central. Let's go high above the city with our traffic reporter, Clifford Donuts.
Oh, wow, man, it's out of sight up here. I'm high up above the city.
Got quite a view, do you?
Oh, it's out of sight.
Yeah. How come I don't hear the sound of the helicopter?
What? I'm supposed to be in a helicopter?
Clifford, you'd better get down quick.
Right on, I'll be right down. He is out of sight up here.
And now it's time for Rip Ligament on Sports.
Fans, in the studio, sitting next to me is one of the loveliest athletes this reporter has ever seen. I know I'll be accused of male chauvinism, but I will not, in all honesty, belie my own senses. You're lovely.
Why, thank you, Rip.
Miss Rena Ryder,
That's
female
right.
jockey.
Uh-huh.
I brought you here to speak your mind. I know you have a story to tell, Rena.
That's right, I do,
On
Rip.
behalf of yourself personally, and
Right,
for all
now-
women athletes everywhere.
That is correct, and I thank you.
You told us, unfairly suspended by the Racing Commission.
Yes, Rip, that is
Because
correct.
these men fear the participation of women in men's sports.
Well, right, that is
They
accurate.
fear, too, what women might say and do to change the nature of their money-making operation.
Well, yes, Rip, it is the man
Women
who...
should and must make contributions.
That is absolutely
Would
right.
you
and I
please
have...
shut up and let me talk? You chicks never know when to keep your big mouths shut. We've run out of time.
Well, I never.
I never either.
On countless radio stations throughout the country where the Ace News is being heard, by those who need to know the news, people are talking about this news, and here's what they're saying. Yes, for this is news that runs the gamut all the way from A to B, touching the very way this country is farming on the prairies, playing in the mountains, and stealing in the cities.
This is Sergeant John Flagella of your police department. In an effort to crack down on the crime in our city and its perpetrators, I am happy to announce the acquisition of 12 top-security, crime-detecting German Shepherd police dogs. The dogs arrived safely yesterday morning from Munich. However, at approximately 11:43 last night, our new watchdogs were kidnapped. Whoever the perpetrator is, we hope you're proud of yourself, as you've seriously hampered our operations. If you will return the dogs, no questions will be asked. Thank you.
Yes, you'll gasp, you'll laugh, you'll cry, as the Ace Newsmakers day in, day out cover the stories of the rich and the poor, the big people and the little people, the young and the old.
Hello, how are you today?
Well, how are you? Did you have a celebration?
Oh, yes, we had a very nice party.
How old are you? I understand you're 137.
No, 136.
Oh, I'm sorry. You sound very, very well.
Thank you. My friends say I don't look a day over 100.
Well, what kind of a party did you have?
Well, it was just a noisy, rowdy party. My brother-in-law and my son were there.
How old is your son?
96.
And he was very loud?
Yes, he was. Well, you know kids today.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Throckley.
The Ace Trucking Company News Cavalcade of the Airwaves. Never before have so many reporters labored so long to bring you so little. Or in the words of anchorman Fred Fredericks,
Remember, if it's news to you, it's news to us.
attention program directors, general managers, news directors, and sanitation supervisors. As your radio station calls in the most unique team in journalism, you'll meet Winston-Winston, the overseas correspondent whose shortwave radio obliterates his every word.
Help from steering, still throwing students.
You'll meet Mr. F.J. Morris, the business and financial expert.
And now I'm going to give the finance report. You want to ask me how's business?
Yes, how is business?
Don't ask.
You'll meet Shirley Levine. He covers what's happening around town because he's our man about town. Well, sort of our man about town.
That's right, Fred. I did go see Snow White, and it was disgusting, I want to tell you.
Disgusting.
That is correct. This hussy, Snow White, invaded the happy home of these 7 little wonderful men, and she really ruined them. The movie did...
You'll also meet the Delmonico brothers, the show business Siamese twins, who after splitting up their act decide to get back together again.
What are your immediate plans?
Well, we plan on returning to show business.
I see. Do you have any dates yet?
Yes,
Yeah,
our first date is in Washington State.
Oh, whereabouts?
At Walla Walla.
Walla Walla, yes, that's what I
You'll
thought.
also meet Arnold Smong, the staff fix-it man.
Well, today we're going to make a planter out of a color television set. You first take out these parts out of there, and then you take the television set and you face the hole skywards towards the sky,
Yeah.
and you take all this dirt and you stuff the dirt in there with the flour.
The Ace Trucking Company News Cavalcade of the Airwaves, featuring complete sponsor or call letter customization, customized show promos, zany contest features, and more. If you want this unique comedy news report exclusively for your market, you better call, write, or wire the Chicago Radio Syndicate immediately, if not sooner. Hello, this is Dick Orkin. If you had fun with our Chicken Man and Tooth Fairy, I think you'll really welcome my friends, the Ace Trucking Company, with this, their first radio feature. Find the side of this disc with the other hole and hear 2 complete Ace newscasts demonstrating customization for your sponsor or your call letters. Give a listen. From around the world,
Budapest,
around the country, around your block, and up your alley. Time for the Ace Trucking Company's News Cavalcade of the Airwaves. Brought to you by McDonald's Restaurants.
The headline story at this hour, our own Mayor Johnson caught in another vice raid. This and other stories coming up in just a moment.
Message here.
This is Mike Michaels down at City Hall. Well, it seems our own Mayor Johnson has thrown more fuel in the political fire as he was arrested in another swift pre-dawn vice raid. The mayor has just been booked and looks very calm. Mayor Johnson, I'll try to get a word with him. Mayor Johnson.
Well, hello there.
Well, what's your story this time, Mayor?
Well, I thought it was the League of Ladies Voters down there, and I went down to cut the ribbon, you see.
This is your 7th raid in a re-election year. Now, Mayor Johnson, if you...
Oh, you doesn't have to call me Johnson. My name is Raymond J. Johnson, Jr.
Well, I know that, sir.
Now, you can call me Ray.
All right, Ray,
Or you can call me Jay.
Sir, we don't have much...
Or you can call me Johnny.
Sir...
Or you can call me Sonny.
Yeah.
Or you can call me Johnny. Or you can call me Ray J.
Okay, Ray J.
Or you can call me RJ. Or you can call me RJJ.
Well, if we could just...
Or you can call me RJJ Jr. But you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
Well, that's about all the time we have for. And now back to Fred Fredericks at the anchor desk.
Now, once again, it's Fix-It time with our Fix-It man, Arnold Smong. What's up for today, Arnold?
Well, today we're going to make a little tissue box out of this violin here.
Oh, that's looks like a very old violin.
Well, you have to have an old violin because new violins are expensive. You see, you break off this handle like this. Break that handle off, and then you got to take off the bottom of the box where the back is, where the holes ain't, where there's no holes. You see it. You see it.
Just rip it right off.
Yes, and you stick a box of tissues in there, and you see those 2 holes on the top of the violin?
Yes.
That's where the tissues pop out. And it's
I
really
see.
nice. Isn't that pretty?
That's nice. Thank you, Arnold.
This is Arnold Smong saying goodbye, and never use an electric drill in the shower. especially when the water's running, because that hurts.
The Italian Anti-Defamation League said today the 34th annual Columbus Day Parade is being held this St. Valentine's Day. Its president, Salvatore Messina, said,
I don't know. I wasn't even there.
Bert Freeman, noted animal trainer who passed away last week, was buried yesterday at Highland Park Cemetery. However, he was dug up by his wonder dog, Laddie, later in the day. He will be buried again tomorrow at sea.
Tune in again next time for the Ace Trucking Company's News Cavalcade of the Airwaves. The Ace Trucking Company's News Cavalcade of the Airwaves is brought to you by McDonald's. In the event you carry the show sustaining, you can begin with the headline, drop in our custom open, and then continue with the body of the show, like this.
And the big story at this hour is Police Department announces electronic crime detection unit. That story from police headquarters in just a moment.
From around the world, around the country, around your block, and up your alley. Time for the Ace Trucking Company's News Cavalcade of the Airwaves. An exclusive presentation of WCRS Radio.
This is Sergeant John Flagella again. A lot of concerned citizens in our city have been asking what we, your police department, has been doing to cut down on a recent crime wave which has been perpetrated in our city. I am happy to announce the acquisition of a new electronic crime radar police vehicle. However, at 11:43 p.m. last night, this vehicle was stolen from our top security garage. Whoever the perpetrator is, we hope you're proud of yourself, as you've seriously hampered our operations. If you will return the vehicle, no questions will be asked. Thank you.
Now it's time for our mental health feature. It's All in Your Head with Dr. Martin Richter.
Hello, everybody.
Doctor, today we have a letter from Mr. J.B.L.
Well, tell him that...
Wait a minute. Let me read his letter. I am a 38-year-old man and very shy with women. Yesterday, my mother invited a girl to our house. I was so embarrassed I ran and hid. I know this is wrong, but I feel lost. Please help me find myself.
First, find out where you last hid yourself. Next time, leave a trail of breadcrumbs so the birdies can find you. And don't forget your compass. This is Dr. Martin Richter saying dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Mrs. Rena Galsworth reported today that her son Billy wandered away from the Galsworth house last night after an argument over the mess he left in his room. He is described as being medium height with brown hair, wearing a blue suit with a vest, and carrying an attaché case. He is 42 years old and is a sales representative for the Easy Come, Easy Go Life Insurance Company. Now at the weather desk, here's Carol, our weather girl. Carol, can you give us some temperatures around the country?
Sure. Cleveland, 83. Boston, 79. Philadelphia, 127. New York, 124.
127 and 124?
Yeah.
Carol, I think you're at the sports desk, aren't you?
Oh, I guess I made a mistake.
Those are the basketball scores.
Tune in again next time for the Ace Trucking Company's News Cavalcade of the Airwaves. An exclusive presentation of WCRS Radio. Here's a sample of just one of the more than 20 customized Ace promos.
And now the Ace Trucking Company's News Cavalcade of the Airwaves brings you an important message from Mayor Raymond J. Johnson, Jr.
You doesn't have to call me Johnson.
Sir, you just...
My name is Raymond J. Johnson, Jr.
Just want to give your message, Mayor.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, you know, people always say to me, this city would run a lot better if you would get out of town. Take a long trip. Well, I like to do that, but it takes money, you see. So send your nickels and dimes and dollars to Raymond J.
Mayor
Johnson,
Johnson.
Jr. in care of this station.
Honestly,
and I will make sure that
you
that
should
money
be
goes
ashamed
to
of
a good
yourself.
cause, the Johnson cause.
Here, the Ace Trucking Company News Cavalcade of the Airwaves, coming soon exclusively to Good Guys Radio. We also include some crazy mail and contest promos. Here's that sample.
Hello, beautiful people. This is Baroness Margot Fromage. You've heard all about my ugly features on the Ace Trucking Company's News Cavalcade of the Airwaves. By now you should know exactly how I look, shouldn't you? Then draw my likeness on a piece of paper any size. Use pencil, pen, or crayon and send it to this address.
WCRS Radio, Post Office Box 341, Chicago, Illinois.